Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
What qualities do you believe a good leader should have?
I believe a good leader should lead exemplarily.
A good leader should not steal public funds.
A good leader should be trustworthy. A good leader should be devoted.
A good leader should be just.
A good leader must be compassionate.
A good leader should be God-fearing.
Well, a good leader is so many things. Respectful, truthful, exemplary, supportive, has empathy, and serves others. Listen to Rock Point 256 and learn what the Constitution says about the roles of an elected leader.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you. Rock Point 256.
Episode 368 of Rock Point 256 is here. Today, we've brought you lots of good news. Stay tuned and listen to what is happening in the life of Joanne and John, Monday, and the youth of Rock Point. Before this, let us first remind ourselves of what happened last week in episode 367.
The OC Police advised Monday to seek dialogue with the youth.
Oh, so you are comfortable with these boys impeding the development of Rock Point?
I'm just saying that why don't you start with a dialogue of sorts? Invite those boys to a meeting at your office or your home and hear their views. Dialogue will get you results faster than force.
I'm not willing to listen to their unreasonable views. And they paid nothing for this field.
Remember, those unreasonable people elected you.
Why do I have a hunch that you have started siding with my enemies? Huh?
All I'm saying is that this seemingly simple issue can get bloody going by their wrath the other day.
Why did I even come here? Huh? It's always fruitless.
Joanne missed ARVs from the health center, and in their struggle to make sure their baby is born HIV-free, she and John decided that she should go to Matare.
I think Matare distributes drugs on the same day as Rock Point, and their patients are few.
Do you think I might find drugs there?
I think you will. All you need is a reference note about the kinds of drugs you take.
Where will I get that?
Just go to Dr. Ian and tell him your drugs are completely finished and that Zach told you to try Matare.
Okay.
You need to hurry before he goes for his ward round.
John, please, quick. Hurry and see Dr. Ian.
I am afraid you might need to see him yourself, Joanne.
And now, on Rock Point 256, episode 368.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Ofwono.
Hey, Joanne, this is a surprise. What are you doing here?
I have come to see you.
Really? How did you even get here? You've never been here before.
Ofwono, everyone knows this place.
Joanne, did you buy a car, a boda boda, or what?
Why do you say that?
This is a washing bay for cars and boda boda. Have you brought me business?
Man, cut the jokes. This is a serious issue.
What is it?
It's about the Debe Bridge. We almost died there.
I heard. But as you know, Joanne, that is no longer news. We have spent months talking about that bridge and nothing is done.
Last time I went to Matare, we almost drowned.
Sorry about that, but I don't see any way I can help you, John.
I'm not here to seek for your help, Ofwono. I'm here to support you.
To support me in?
To support you in your efforts to bring about responsible leadership in Rock Point. After that incident, I have decided not to just sit and wait. I want to influence change in my community.
I'm so surprised about this. You're always avoiding talking about leaders.
That was then, Ofwono. I have known that if we sit and fold our hands, change will not come to Rock Point.
Now you're finally talking. I'm glad you've seen the light.
Sorry. I used to doubt your efforts with all the youth. Now I know why, and I want to be part of it.
People thought we were being irate youth.
I know. Sincerely, if we don't act now, there is nothing like our tomorrow. we will have no tomorrow.
If we continue to have leaders like Monday, who only care about their stomachs, Rock Point is doomed. That is why we have to fight them to fail.
I agree. This fight can actually produce results. I hear the council has started constructing the pit latrine in the market. It was after the traders threatened.
There is nothing that comes for free here. I think Monday is now responding to the pressure we have put on him. Wait and see what this bridge incident will bring.
I can assure you this will bring them all down.
Wow. I like your determination, Joanne.
You haven't seen anything yet, Ofwono. I'm just beginning.
But just take it slow, Joanne. At least for now. I can see you're so heavy.
Don't worry, Ofwono. I am fine.
Mama Jebbi, you know my struggles. How much are you going to give me to weed this whole garden? It is quite big.
Come on, peace. I know how big my garden is. It's my garden.
I was just saying.
I'll give you 10,000.
To weed this whole cassava garden. Mama Jebbi.
It surely won't take you long. You know that. You've weeded this garden before.
I know, but it's just that I need more money. At least make it 15,000.
That is my last offer, peace. Take it or leave it.
Really?
Yes, you know how scarce money has become in Rock Point. In fact, I was pondering weeding this garden myself.
Don't say that, Mama Jebbi. You have no idea how much I need that money.
I do. I know you have a family and you need to buy food.
I wish it was just that. I'm being forced to pay a textbook at school.
What? Why?
Because they claim that Damalie tore a school textbook.
Is it just a claim or Damalie actually tore it? Speak like a Christian.
What difference does it make? I'm supposed to pay 15,000 for that stupid old book. What kind of system is this?
What do you mean?
Why does the government mislead us? They tell us that education is free, but it's actually not free. They say the government buys their books and now I'm supposed to pay for one. What kind of confusion is that?
Maybe we just don't understand the system well. I hear it is supposed to be a partnership between the government and the parents.
Which parents can't manage? The government should just pay for everything. So, please, I beg you, make it 15,000.
I'm sorry about that, but I also can't help you. I can only pay 10,000. You'll get 5,000 from somewhere else.
From where?
So tell me, if you'll do the job, or if I should weed this garden myself.
I have no choice.
Peace. Why have you broken my cassava?
This tree was infected, Mama Jebbi. If I don't break it off, it might infect all the others.
I was wondering. You know so much about farming, Peace.
That is what I grew up doing. I'm from a farming family. I guess that's why I couldn't go further with education.
You don't have to worry. Some people have really made it out of farming.
I know, but I still wish I had studied much and...
Look at Solomon and Nana. They are land, but they are basically farmers.
On a large scale, remember, those two have made money out of farming.
Exactly my point.
Mama Jebbi, what can you possibly compare between me and the Solomons?
A lot, I guess. You all know much about farming.
Solomon and Nana don't even work on the gardens themselves. They have people they employ. For my case, it's a struggle every single day.
At the end of the day, you all earn from it. How much money have you earned from people's gardens, Peace?
Not much. I have surely worked on so many gardens, but I have nothing to show for it.
Really? You have managed to fend for your family. Your children are in school, even when your husband is nowhere to be seen. That is something. How many women can manage what you have managed?
Mama Jebbi, I really struggle. Life is not easy.
You'll manage somehow.
Joy! Joy! Bring me that basket.
What?
Bring me that basket. I want to put this fish that I'm smoking.
Which basket, Daddy?
That one beside the jerry can.
This one?
Yes, hurry up. My fish is burning.
The smoke.
Thank you, Joy. Put it here and put in that fish.
Joy, why are you staring at the fish? I told you to put the fish in the basket and move away from the smoke.
I was just trying to see the parts of a fish.
Why? Haven't you seen a fish before?
I have, but we have just studied the parts of a fish at school. So, I was trying to see them properly.
It seems you are studying almost everything at school. The other day, it was the egg. Now the fish. What will tomorrow be?
Maybe the cow.
The cow is not simple. Its parts used to give me a hard time.
Really? Daddy, did you also study about the fish in your school?
Yes, we did. I also used to forget some of the parts. Now that I have been fishing for some time, I know all the parts. I can name them all without looking at it.
Oh, that is cool.
But I want you to be doing what I told you to do as we converse. Keep putting that fish in the basket. Don't just stand there looking at me. Put the fish in the basket.
Okay, Daddy.
And be careful. I don't want you to break the fish.
Hey, Daddy. I have been doing this for a long time. I cannot break the fish.
Okay.
But Daddy, can't I also learn how to smoke fish?
You will learn later when you grow up. For now, you arrange the fish.
No. I want you to teach me to smoke the fish. Jovia will be the one to arrange now.
Really?
Will you teach me, Daddy?
You really want to learn how to smoke fish, Joy?
Yes. I want to learn many things so that I can be better than all the students in my class.
Peace, please, have a seat.
I'm not sitting. I'm in a hurry.
So, what brings you to my office this morning?
Mr. Headmaster, here, have.
What is that, Peace?
The textbook you told me to buy. Here it is.
But, did you buy this, Peace?
Where else would I get it from, Mr. Headmaster?
I don't know. It looks so old.
I know.
A book that you have bought is supposed to be new. This is an old book.
Mr. Headmaster, was I supposed to buy a new book or replace the old torn book?
You were supposed to replace the torn book.
And that is what I have done, sir.
I'm only wondering how and where you can buy an old textbook.
I bought it here in town.
I just hope it's not stolen.
Stolen? I'm not a thief. In any case, where would I steal it from?
From a school.
You have the book. Check it. Check if it has any school stamp. Don't school books have school stamps?
Okay. I don't see any stamp.
So, I have paid the debt. I owe the school nothing. The school owes me...
What?
An explanation.
An explanation about what?
About that money that comes from the government. Where does it go?
No. Come to the notice board. The information is pinned up there. Just come out and see for yourself.
You mean that information is put on the notice board?
Yes, for everyone to see. Everyone is supposed to see this information. This is why it's pinned in front of my office here.
I didn't know that. I guess many people don't know.
Here we are. Okay. See for yourself up here.
Okay.
As you can see, 900,000 was received from government.
That is a lot of money, Mr. Headmaster. Where do you put it?
Peace. That money was received 2 terms ago. We haven't received money from government for the last 2 terms. Is that a lot of money?
That money is not sent to you every term?
No. The term is about to end and we haven't received anything yet. I tell you, I'm operating in a crisis.
What did you do with that 900,000? How come the expenditure is not shown up here?
That is too much detail, Peace. We have all the accountability, but we cannot pin them out here.
So, I can't have the opportunity to see that kind of breakdown?
You can, but the details can be found in the school bus's office.
John, hold my waist.
John, are you okay? What is it, Joanne? What is wrong?
Hold here. John, here. No, don't touch me like that.
Hey, you're biting me, Joanne.
What is it?
The contractions.
What? What do I do now?
Okay. It has ceased.
The what?
The contraction, John. Can't you see?
Should we go to the hospital at once?
I think so.
Let me call the man of the car. Hello? Hello? Yes, it's me, John. No, I'm at home. Please listen. I need you to come home immediately with your car. My wife is in labor. Yes, it's time. Please hurry up. Thanks. Bye.
Please get our bag, John. You know where it is.
Of course I know.
Oh.
Is it back? Oh my God. Please be strong. The car is on the way.
I think we have waited enough for the rest of the people to come. Let us start practice. This Vincent has come now.
Ofwono, please give me at least 5 minutes to rest.
Hey, you people. What is Monday doing in the field?
I smell a rat.
Hello, point champions. How are you?
We okay, but hope you've not come to spoil our day.
Hey, you people. Why do you associate me with only bad things? I'm a man of peace.
Go away.
Please, just hear me out for a minute.
Monday. We know what you're up to. You've probably come to hand over the pitch to some buyer.
That's not true, Ofwono. In fact, I have good news for you.
If you are here to convince us to allow you sell our football pitch, forget it, man.
On the contrary, I'm here to save the football pitch from being sold Vincent.
What?
Guys, let us give Mr. Monday a minute and he tells us what brought him here at the football pitch. Then we can agree or disagree after.
Blasio? Is it who invited Monday here?
Guys, no one invited me here. I came here because I have your best interests at heart.
What? You?
Yes, Vincent. I know you may not believe me, but I come in good faith.
That is so not like you, Monday.
Ofwono, I don't blame you. I blame the people who go around spoiling my name and my reputation.
Monday, no one will fall for your tricks. Say what you want to say and leave. We have football practice too.
Okay. I came to tell you that the decision to turn the football pitch into a tax park wasn't my idea.
There you go again.
Whose idea was it then, man?
The idea came from the community. And since it is the same community that voted for me, I was reluctant to reject it.
That is a lie, Monday.
It is not. You can ask. I was also against the idea. But how could I go against the wish of the community?
Monday, we are the community. And we are telling you that we don't want our football pitch to be turned into a taxi park.
I share the same feeling with you, Vincent. This football pitch means a lot to me too. I played on this same pitch when I was a youth. My son plays on this pitch. Why would I want it turned into a tax park?
So what are you going to do?
It will be tough. But I'm going to take it upon myself to convince the council not to turn this pitch into a tax park.
Are you sure, Monday?
Yes, Blas.
Hey.
You can continue to enjoy your football here. No one will take away your football pitch.
Can we take your word for it, Monday?
Blas. I am the LC3 chairperson. My word is final. I'm giving you back this football pitch because your happiness is my happiness. And your pain is my pain. I'm done here.
Oh my God, she's so cute.
Thank you, Joanne, for such a beautiful baby girl. Just as beautiful as the mother.
Oh, really? Thank you.
I can see you're happy, both of you.
Of course, Sister Aisha.
That's good to see, John.
And all the thanks go to you, sister. Thanks for all the effort. I was so worried.
Why?
Sister, those contractions can be scary.
Up to now, you're not used to them. You surely have gone through this a couple of times.
I know, but I haven't gotten used to them yet.
My husband is such a coward. You should have seen him panic.
Why wouldn't I? When you were biting me every time the contractions got the better of you.
I can only imagine.
Anyhow, my worry was that we could have delayed to get here at the health center. We had challenges getting the car to get us here.
No, you came in time, John. That was good of you to feel so concerned.
I had to.
Not all men do that. Some men don't realize the importance of getting involved and being supportive to their pregnant women.
My husband has really been there for me. I thank God for that.
And your baby looks so well. Do you have a name for her already?
Sister Aisha, don't even start that war. I and my wife haven't yet agreed on what name to give our daughter. Everyone has his or her own name she or he prefers.
Oh, you better agree on the name of the child because we have to write her name in our birth register.
We shall agree on one before we leave the health center.
Sister Aisha.
Yes?
What did you mean by our baby looks well? Does it mean that she doesn't have HIV?
I mean, she looks well if you look at her, don't you think?
Yes, she does, but...
About having HIV, you can only know that after an HIV test. But with the precautions that we took, and if you continue to follow the advice, there is a likelihood of having an HIV-free baby.
We will do all that it takes, sister.
Good. Have this. It's nevirapine for the baby.
Thank you.
And like we said, you should breastfeed her exclusively for the first 6 months and continue taking your ARVs as advised.
That I will do, sister.
What is nevirapine for?
It's a form of ARVs for the baby.
You are giving ARVs to the baby? Does she have HIV?
Not necessarily. It's a preventive measure.
Oh, you scared me, sister.
Don't be. Please make sure your wife is fed on a balanced diet.
Of course. And the baby?
Like I said, the baby is to be breastfed exclusively for the first 6 months. Joanne, make sure you feed the baby every time she wants.
Trust me on that, Sister Aisha. I will do as advised. Our baby must be safe.
And she will if you do as you promise.
So when do we get to know whether the baby has HIV or not?
You're required to come back here for checkup after 6 days and again after 6 weeks. That's when we'll test the baby for HIV.
I only hope God answers our prayers.
I'm sure He will if you do just as you are advised. It's in your hands now.
Oh, I'm so happy for John and Joanne. At last they've produced a healthy baby.
They are not yet done, my dear. There's still a chance of the baby getting HIV if they don't take care.
Now, how can that happen when the baby was born in safe hands in the health center?
The baby can survive getting HIV during birth when the guidelines for elimination of mother-to-child HIV transmission are followed. But there's also a chance of her getting infected through breastfeeding.
Then, if breastfeeding is risky, why does the nurse advise Joanne to breastfeed?
Breast milk is the best food for babies. It has all the immunity the body requires for proper development.
But is that worth putting the life of a baby at risk?
Well, there is not much to worry about if the mother follows all the instructions given to her. She can breastfeed exclusively for 6 months. This means she shouldn't give the baby other feeds during the 6 months. Then the baby can have reduced chances of getting HIV.
Well, let me pray for them so that it turns out to be good.
I know their efforts are not in vain. Just like Steve. In the beginning, Steve thought it was a waste of time to be close to his daughter Joy. However, today he monitors her education and teaches his daughter with ease.
By the way, Steve has taught me a big lesson. I can now agree that parents who monitor the education of their children get better results in their performance.
We have seen this in Rock Point, but I would like to hear a testimony from another person.
Yes, our dear listeners, have you or do you know someone who has helped his children perform better? Please write to us and let us share how you or that person did it.
I am also interested in knowing how children can persuade their parents to help them in their education.
Yes, if you know how this can be done, please send us an SMS on 0776 256 256.
Kwijuka Wilbert shares his gratitude with us. Dear Rockpoint Management, thanks for feeding us with good news. I liked the great work done by Steve to mind about the future of his children by buying for them textbooks. Thanks, Steve, for the vision of your children.
Yeah, thank you, Wilbert. We pray that listeners out there are trying to do as Steve is doing. When a child knows that a parent is interested in making him or her improve, they will struggle not to disappoint them. Let's be supportive to our children.
Amos Opio also sent us this message. Rockpoint 256. Advise people living with the HIV/AIDS virus that that is not the end of their lives and to take ARVs as they work hard to help their kids. And if you're positive or negative, still you will die, as Jesus, the Son of God, also passed through before going back to God.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Thanks, Amos. You're so right. Once someone with HIV accepts their status and starts on medication, they should also avoid habits such as having unprotected sex, multiple sexual partners, taking alcohol and smoking. They need to feed well, avoid stress, and treat any infection immediately. This way, they can even live for more than 30 years with the virus.
Dear listeners, we should strive to be role models in whatever we do. Take a leaf from Ofwono, Steve, Peace, Joanne, and the rest of the people in Rockpoint. Make sure you create a legacy. What will you be known for? It had better be something good.
It had better. Write to us and tell us what you're doing in your community as a result of listening to Rockpoint 256.
Send your letters to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala. Or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256. You can also drop your letter at this radio station.
Yeah. Continue listening to Rockpoint 256. Time is not our best ally, so we have to leave you now. Don't fret, though, because we can still be in touch even while we are not on air. For counseling or information concerning youth participation in politics, parents' involvement in the education of their children, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or other health issues, please call our hotline on telephone number 0800 200 600 or visit a health facility near you.
Join us on Facebook or Twitter and leave a comment or a message. Or send us an email at our email address, rockpoint@cdfug.co.ug.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time for another exciting episode of
Rockpoint 256.
Rockpoint 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, and made possible with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights, with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID,
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us.
You, hey, wait! I'm not carrying the school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it is getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rockpoint 256.
Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rockpoint.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rockpoint. It's your right, time to be the judge. Start the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right.